Nick Cannon,
Like
aka Dick Cannon.
I'm not listen. I'm not mad at him for having the kids, man. I feel like his kids, where he having 10 kids, even spread out, and he not at home with none of them on I mean, like on an everyday basis. I feel two things. First of all, people talking about the time that he could spend with his kids. Now, if you're good with time management and you can schedule things, you can spend more than enough time with them 10 kids during the week, bro.
That man has the type of career that an average person does not have. He cannot do that. The average person doesn't have time for 10 kids. Not with a job.
Bro,
But
okay,
so
but
you think an average person with a 24-hour job like him can spend time with 10 kids with different
I
mothers?
don't think he does. How does he have a 24-hour job, bro? He acts and B's on say he ain't been on no
He could be in
7
another
hours.
country. They film and shoot all times a day. Like he makes movies, he produces
Who
movies,
f-
he
He
stars
don't
in
make
them.
movies like that. When he make movies once every 5 years? When the last time Nick Cannon
He
been in a movie? He
actually
don't make
wants to do
movies
it
like
more
that.
often. He
He's
just
not
made a
that busy.
Christmas movie for VH1. He just did a little Christmas movie. I thought it was pretty good with Chrisette Michelle and all that.
He might have, but it took him 2 weeks to shoot that
Little
little shit.
Kim, Tiana Taylor. He gave the people a job, baby. Jim
He could have
Jones.
had his kids come to the set every day. He could
But
have
he
been
do
doing that with
wilding
his
out
kids.
tours. Nah, not the type of stuff he be doing. It's not even really kid friendly. Then he do wilding out tours every day, all the time. I mean, and then he does shows. Between the shows and the constant touring, and he doing live performances. How you got time for that? And you got a
Niggas work,
podcast.
dudes work construction and be home less than him, bro.
You
They
can't
got
compare.
construction workers. They got lawyers. They got they got mechanics with busy shops. You know what I mean? They got popping mechanic. They got barbers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they don't have
The
five.
phone ring from uptown. It's like, you know what I mean, they got hairdressers who they got makeup artists who busy 12 hours out the day.
Yeah,
Like, you
but
know
they
what I
ain't
mean?
got six. They ain't got six households.
He's rich.
That don't
He can
got
take care of
money.
six
Can't buy no.
households.
Money can't buy no time though. Money can't make your dad take you to the football game, take you to the basketball game, pick
Bring it.
you up,
You
go
gotta
to the PTA meetings. How you gonna do that? All the kids is the same age.
Nah,
My nigga, all the kids is the same.
hold up. They
You
can't
gonna
be
go
the
to
same
everybody's
age now.
prom?
Well,
Half
they
of them
probably
the
is
same
close. Yeah,
age.
they
They
close.
ain't
They
but a
probably
year or
close.
two apart. Them kids the same age, baby.
They close.
The kids can play together. Fine. Just fine. Except for Mariah Kid. She the only person that's out with the big kids. And
She probably
Mariah,
needs
she's
the least
the
help.
Aries baby. She's like me. She keeping them her kids away from that nonsense, and she gonna stay in her corner, and she gonna do her. Now, if you want to have him around at Christmas, and they want to see him at the house, at his house, and he want to have a Christmas with his 100 kids, and they all want to come by, she gonna let them come by there for a little while, and that's it. But she's really gonna, she's 5 minutes away from getting her kids away from all that because that's ridiculous. Your kids got a new sibling every month.
Hey, more brothers. I would if I had 9 brothers, I'd be all right, man.
Listen, we're not mad at that part. I'm actually here for the populating and having more children, and I'm here
All
for
right,
that.
so a garbage man.
That
So,
part
so
I'm here.
police. All right, so what if a police officer or a doctor that's on call work, he can have 10 kids, or you got the same
I'd
problem?
give him
You
more
can have enough time.
leeway. I'd give him way more leeway if he's with the same woman. You talking about the kid? Is the kids living in the house and growing up together? That's the difference. They would with each other 24 hours a day. Like that's the difference. Like yeah, that's not the same scenario of having six households. We already
But
how you
that's
gonna do that?
necessary in a child's life to live in a house with your brothers and
It's
sisters.
normal. That's what normal people do. Yeah, they live in the house with their brothers and sisters. Yeah,
Well, normal people don't
you live in
succeed.
the house
Well,
with me. Then
I don't know how. I
you
don't know
live
why
with me your whole life.
being normal. Being normal is not successful to me.
That's not even being. That's not even. It's not just about being normal. It's about building a family bonds, being a family. That's what that's about. Because
Okay.
you're being a family when you're living in the house together. You're learning together. Your parents are nurturing you together. You growing up with the same values instead of different values from other people because they was raised in different places. They could be different religions. You don't know what's going on over there.
Yeah, but you still have I feel like his kids still, man, his kids got the leg up on some kids that's what they. Well, money
You
ain't
talking about
everything.
financial wise? I was just
No,
about to say
but
that.
not just financial wise. Is opportunity. It's not just financial wise because
That's financial
Nick Cannon
opportunity.
is a positive influence too. So his kids are gonna have opportunity to follow their dreams, to pursue their dreams, to
Well,
pursue
yeah,
their goals.
everything goes back to finances from what you're saying. That's still finances.
So why shouldn't he have more kids? They're gonna be good.
Because it ain't just about finances. Because we've seen rich kids get drugged up and die. We look at people like a Michael Jackson and all these rich celebrity kids they grew up in the spotlight, always had money, but he didn't always have money. But you have a lot of famous kids who always had money. And then they grew up weird. Or they grew up suicidal or grew up manic or something like that on some weird shit because they don't have nobody. They grew up making a lot of bad decisions and just doing things. They ain't got nobody to check them and tell them no. They don't got nobody to teach them right from wrong. They just somebody just you giving
Well,
them
that
whatever.
might help them growing up in a regular environment, not growing up with your celebrity dad 24 hours, being able to
No,
experience
well, that's
regular
why
life.
the dad need to be around. Somebody got to be around to teach you and tell you, listen, you can't do this. You can't do this just because you Nick Cannon's son. See, that's just like we was watching with people like Michael Jackson and Whitney Houston, and people was able to kill themselves up for drugs, and Elvis Presley because they had a bunch of enablers around because people wouldn't stop them because of who they were.
Right,
And the people don't want to tell you nothing. They're not doing nothing for you. It's not out of love. They're doing things because everybody's around these people getting paid.
right.
They need you to
I don't want to
keep going.
rock the
Whatever
boat. You
you
don't want
need
to.
to make you feel good. You need a little Adderall, Demerol, cocaine, crack, heroin, what you need. Pills, opioids, what you want. We're gonna give you whatever you want. We just need you to get on that stage and make that bread. Them people don't care about you. Meanwhile, your family ain't kind of like, yo, come on, chill. People that love you, people that care about you.
I hear where you're coming from. I can't
Yeah.
disagree,
It's
but
important. We
I
already have
just
enough
see it like,
broken.
you know what I mean? I just see it like
Listen, we already
it's the worst
fighting for
thing,
our homes. As black people, we already have to fight
right?
to have a family structure because of the environment we live in and the stats are against us. You know, it causes a lot of broken families.
Okay.
We have to fight to not make as many, broken homes as we.
You see T.I. son too, wilding, but we get
This
into
is what
that
I'm
next.
saying. He's a prime example.